Hey guys, welcome to CraterMania. I'm your host, Crater, and also welcome to the first ever CraterMania Holiday Special, where I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite Bill Murray movies ever made. And before you think, wait a minute, am I stuck in some kind of time loop? Crater, didn't you just get done talking about some Bill Murray movies? Well, I got one more for you guys because since this is my first ever holiday special and today is a holiday, I'm going to be talking about the 1993 comedy Groundhog Day. And like I said, this is one of my favorite Bill Murray movies ever made. It's about this cynical weatherman named Phil Connors who is forced to relive the same day over and over again while he's reporting on the annual Groundhog Day festivities in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania. The movie also stars Annie McDowell as Rita Hanson, who plays the love interest to Phil Connors. And then there's also Chris Elliott, who plays the cameraman Larry, and Stephen Tobolowsky, who plays the annoying insurance salesman Ned Ryerson. And the scenes with Ned and Phil together are some of the funniest in the whole movie. Just because he keeps meeting him day after day on the same day over and over. So he kind of just like, there's days where he does have like regular conversations with him. There's days where he insults him, is mean to him. It's just some of the funniest stuff in the whole movie. So to get into this movie a little bit, um, at first, Phil uses his knowledge of the future because the same day is just repeating over and over for him. So he uses his knowledge of the future for personal gain. But eventually, he does grow tired of the repetition and all this, and he decides to use his time to become a better person. Um, there's things in the movie he does, like he learns to play the piano. He learns to speak French. And he even becomes a local hero by preventing accidents that he knew was going to happen ahead of time, uh, and just helping other people in need. Um, One of my favorite scenes in this movie includes some pretty dark humor, but that's kind of well known when it comes to Bill Murray. But it's when Phil keeps coming up with all these different ideas at suicide attempts as he's trying to escape the time loop because he starts becoming miserable and he just doesn't care anymore. So he just starts trying to come up with all these ideas how to kill himself. But of course, these attempts fail. As he's destined to keep repeating the day over and over because ultimately what this movie is about is like he wasn't a very good person to begin with, so it's almost like there's some higher power that is trying to teach him a lesson, and to end up becoming a better person for it. So another one of my favorite scenes, aside from the attempts at killing himself, is when Phil tries to create his perfect day. Um, and that's where he's just using his knowledge to win over Rita because he's in love with her. So he keeps making like several attempts at that to try to make it perfect between him and her. And then there's times where he's trying to become the most popular guy in town because he just knows all this stuff already. So, and he knows everything about everybody. So like he becomes this super likable guy to everybody. And that just, there's a lot of hilarious stuff involved in all that. Um, but one of the things I love most about this movie is when Phil has his final day, where he uses his experiences to become a genuinely good person. Finally, and he's helping others and just making the most of his time. And then the reason this movie is so great is because it explores a lot of different themes of like self-improvement and the meaning of life and just the importance of just living in the present moment and trying to be the best person you can be. um, it's a classic comedy, that's both funny and thought provoking. And and like I said, it's one of my favorite Bill Murray movies ever made. And so if you're looking to watch a good movie every year on Groundhog Day, well, then look no further than the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. But that's it for me, guys. I just wanted to add this as a little quick video for you guys as an extra. And since it is Groundhog Day, I figured it could be my first holiday special. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, please check out my other videos that I have on the channel so far. Uh, Please subscribe, like this video. That would help me out a lot. And I love you guys and have a good night.